Yo, welcome to Not Holding Back. Jimmy Zhang is a popular YouTuber. We can check out his channel real quick for those who don't know who Jimmy Zhang is. He is a poppin' YouTuber. He's got over 1 million. I feel like he's gonna reach that 2 million sooner or later. Bro's content is illustrious. It's incredible. From working out to bagging con girls, he is the man. So right now, he's kind of facing some controversy with allegations of misconduct at a convention. So before we reach and get into this, I want y'all to preface this video by saying I watch Jimmy Zhang content. I kind of learned from a lot of his content on what to do and not to do at cons. But since I've been going to conventions for so long, I kind of chosen a different path to do my content through, but I love how he's done it. Him, Gabe, a lot of the people he's worked with over the years. And this controversy is kind of like he's getting fake canceled by somebody. So let's check it out.
So I woke up this morning and people are trying to cancel me. These two cosplayers made this 10-page hit piece about me, trying to end my career. And it's blown up a little bit on Instagram. But more importantly, it's around the topic of consent and just how f***ed up it is to falsely accuse someone of doing such things that they didn't do. We don't get into
See, this is the one thing about cosplay, right? It's something I don't know. A lot of people that dress up in cosplay say, oh, cosplay is not consent, right? I believe that 100%. It is not. Until you meet like the freaky girls who are like, yeah, they'll let you touch, grab, kiss, hold, whatever, right? Even then, you should know not everybody at conventions are the same. I remember there's a video out there of cosplayers who don't like cosplay as a consent because you can't walk up to that person, hug them, touch them, give them thanks and stuff like that. So it's been been kind of iffy between the cosplay as a consent type of dialogue with cosplayers, so it's evenly split. But with interviews is different. Like, hey, you want to join an interview? Oh, nah, we're good. Okay, copy. But I feel that fake canceling somebody for some shit that you don't have proof of is crazy.
this hit piece. They're trying to cancel me and like just they
He's
got
pissed.
this long.
He is mad.
Or they're trying to end me. All right, Jimmy Zhang. This will only focus on the cosplay convention side of his content. The first portion will be my partner and I's experience with Jimmy Zhang. Anything else I mention is publicly accessible information through his socials, websites, paywalls, interviews to avoid defamation, speculation, I will also not be including any information I've learned through others' experiences out of respect for those who inform me. Anyone who wants to share their experiences publicly.
That kind of sucks though. If you got other information, which I don't believe they do, a lot of people will just write this type of shit up. This is like ChatGPT bullshit. Someone's gonna write this shit up and say, oh, I have information, inside information or something that talk about. Bitch, do you? Like, do you have real information to talk about, or are you just capping? Because if you capping, just say that.
Publicly, privately has my full support. All right, let's get the whole gang to cancel Jimmy. At HallMat 2023, my partner and I were in a hotel lobby drinking with friends. Not the convention space. Late Sunday night. When I overhear a guy, Jimmy Zhang, a couple feet away referring to Ann as a tall baddie with a fat ass. Immediately make a face.
I watched that video. They weren't talking about her. The guy just said tall baddie with a fat ass in general. It was a guy next to Jimmy, so I don't know what she talking about with that one. That's cat. I watched that video. I remember I watched that video of that year, so I'm like, what's she talking about?
Which you can see in the video. In the video he posted on YouTube, Ann and I's portion is extremely short because Jimmy edited and clipped all the times we state we do not consent to be in the video. We do not consent to be in the video. Here is the unedited events. He approaches us with his camera guy and someone else who he's trying to pay to flirt with my partner, which we found out we finally saw the video. They are already filming when they get to us and want us to be in their interview video. I say no multiple times.
But then you wouldn't have been on camera. If you said no multiple times, he wouldn't have recorded y'all and put y'all on camera in the first place. I do think, I've met Jimmy Zhang in person, even if it was brief and short, but it was twice. Cool dude. I don't know if his character But from those quick interactions with him, he's easily nice, charming, cool dude. This ain't, I mean, I'm glazing, but he's probably also understandable. If you said no multiple times, the nigga wasn't gonna put you on camera. So what are you talking about? That doesn't compute. Say no. If I say no once, I'm like, alright, I'm not stupid. I get what that means. But you telling me, oh, I said no multiple times, but he still put you on camera? That's not his character. That's not his body. So what you talking about? You lying. That's a cap.
Multiple times. What they were filming, what questions he will be asking if they want us in it, in which Jimmy gets defensive and kept asking why. I pulled the guy I knew aside and started explaining to him why I was cautious of interviewing content creators and why I do not want us in a video when Jimmy moves around him trying to get the microphone under my face to hear me. This is after stating over and over, I do not want to be filmed or interviewed in the video. I end the conversation with that, and once again, asking nothing is posted, which he agrees to. Really, the camera and microphone were on the whole time. He's a liar. I'm raising up this business like, yo, this is none of this shit true. He ends our portion of the video by spouting nonsense about how I don't want people to do interviews and creep people out and do it properly. What a stupid pop.
See, this is the type of shit that gets people. Excuse me. These hiccups are bad, but this type of shit that gets people canceled. Like, what you talking about, Joe?
About Jimmy Zhang's guide to approach women in public. At the top, you are the creep. Me.
What?
I'm the creep. Yeah. No, let's see.
He mad. Jimmy mad. Here's what.
If you risk somebody up right now.
Here what was shown.
I've had so many weird fucking interview people at cons before.
What have they asked?
They don't ask. They shove it underneath their face and they're like, what sex position do you like? Blah, blah, blah. They're gross. They're weird. What hentai do you like? Stuff like that.
What's up, guys?
I did not expect that reaction.
If they are watching this video, I want them to learn the formula, right? I don't want them to go out there, do interviews, and creep people out. I want them to, do it properly. Hey, man, describe your type of work.
Here's the raw footage. This is the raw footage.
Tall woman with big ass. JJK.
It's a JJK reference. Okay.
That's his type. That's not even my type.
Yeah.
And then I go on to paraphrasing. And plus it was a JJK quote. Toto said that. I like a tall woman with a fat butt.
A tall woman with a big ass, I guess. Oops.
So in the video, if anything, you could really say I was just paraphrasing a fictional quote.
Is she like a...
We got the Ike camera right now, but they want to see me grizz up on camera. Oh, damn, what the... This the con experience?
Oh, no, we can't showcase holiday mastery like this.
Yo, this is looking bad.
A tall shorty with a fat... Oh, hello. Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn?
Yeah. Excuse me, Harley... After the picture, Cass, for a quick second. It's for a YouTube video.
But what specifically?
Yeah, what are you going to ask?
Oh, it's an interview.
Yeah, what are you going to ask?
Just some
What are you going to ask?
trivia questions.
What kind of trivia questions?
Oh my God, we gotta sign a consent form or something? All right.
Dom? No, you were Dom?
Yeah, I'm a Dom.
Okay. I know Dom. I've had so many weird fucking interview people at cons before.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got traumatized or something?
Yes, guys are fucking gross. Like
What have they?
Wait, am I gross?
like people are gross. People
I
are
get
gross.
harassed a lot in Harley Quinn, so I ask people.
What have they asked?
That's the weird. Your cosplay is hilariously weird. Like, that's just a weird. What the fuck are you? You're reindeer Harley Quinn? Like, Christmas Quinn? Like, what's going on here? With a bunny?
Have they said that has
They don't ask.
left y'all
They
with,
don't
like,
ask. They shove it underneath their face and they're like, what sex position do you like? Blah, blah, blah. They're gross. They're weird. What hentai do you like? Stuff like that. No, so it's always good to
What about some
ask.
good questions?
And get consent before, you go, quick question. Just be like, hey, do you mind if you ask a couple questions? Yeah.
They're not saying no. They're not saying... Remember what she said? No, 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 no. The bitch was lying. You was capping, son. You was lying. So if you're gonna lie, don't lie on yourself. Don't lie on man's character. This is what she quoted. I said no plenty of times. No. And he was like, yo, we just want to ask the questions. For what? Just YouTube stuff. But for what? That's all you said, bitch. Why you gonna come out your fucking mouth and lie and call someone a creep when obviously you already had bad experiences with other people that wasn't him? So why you out here lying on somebody else's name because you were uncomfortable by other people? Oh, you know Dom. Yeah, I don't know Dom, but I'm chilling with Dom right now. We trying to do some video stuff. But Dom knows you kind of, and you know him. That's for whatever it is, and you chilling with your girl. But don't say that you said no plenty of times and didn't give me an interview when I shoved my microphone up in your face. You were talking about other people, not Jimmy. So what you talking about? I think she's getting them very confused here. Like, stop out here capping, bro.
No, so as long as it's nothing sexual or weird, absolutely ask away.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Where did they say no multiple times?
Yeah.
Where? Cause I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the part where they're like,
No.
You Jimmy Zhang creep, you trying to shove this kid.
Shit.
Where do you see it? Let's go back to her post. I said no multiple times.
That's a cap.
And she states that this is what I left out.
That's a cap.
Edited out the part where they said no multiple.
Nah, that's raw video.
Bro, you can't accuse people like this. Now they got hundreds of comments flaming me, saying that I'm this predator.
Yeah, no, so as long as it's nothing sexual or weird, absolutely ask away.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ask away. And after that, we left. Look.
So, nah, you know what?
You know Dom?
I know
So
Tom.
I trust you guys, because I love Dom.
Okay.
Hi, camera. Okay, this is like a YouTube of a
Never mind.
YouTuber.
I was just gonna have Dom take away today's interview, but
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? There's no need to riz or anything like that. It's about the heart, you know? It's not about all that extra stuff. It's what's on the inside that counts,
Oh,
not
yeah,
on the
really quick,
outside.
let me take a photo of my partner.
Yeah. And then we dip. Bro, so it's like she's trying to use me to set an example of all the creepy dudes. And look, after the fact, I was like, yo, look, my point is, yes, like there are creepy convention like interviewers asking like, what's your body count? Like crazy ass questions. Did I do that
No.
at any point in this video? Bro, in the
Man's dip because he was like, I don't want to deal with this because we're trying to rizz up girls. And if you guys are creeped out and you've already been dealing with creepy shit, Jimmy was like, nah, this is not it right now. Because they've already had a bad experience with interviewers, and I don't want to be on top of that note. And also, Dom is trying to flirt and hit on a girl and get a girl's number. This is not it. This is not it. Also, her partner was there. Oh, the girl in cosplay also wasn't her partner. Her partner was whoever was on the side. So it's kind of like, we out of here. Why say Jimmy's bad, but when the other people aren't? Or the other people are the same. So you're lumping him in with another crowd, just what the man said, saying that, oh, he's a bad guy. How the fuck is he a bad guy when you're the one lying on niggas' names? It's hard to build. It's easy and also hard at the same time to lose your reputation in cosplay and anime communities and all that shit when people out here are just trying to cancel you. This is why you record all your shit and make sure you got your proof. If Jimmy was like me and just deleted all his raw files, he'd be canceled right now. I don't know. That's 2023. That was last year. He had this footage on a hard drive and pulled it right the fuck out. Home at 2023. Home at. Bam.
crazy part is I DM her afterwards. Bro, I DM her afterwards saying like, yo, if we really grown adults, let's talk about this privately. Because there's obviously a misunderstanding, right? Like, you think I did this, but I actually didn't. And she's ghosted me. So I don't know what to do at this point.
That's kind of like she wants her own narrative to be spread. This is what they say is you want victim points. You're victim blaming. You're trying to be a victim. You want some type of like kudo, like, oh, like, woe is me type of status. Like, you're a victim. You're not even a real victim. You're making yourself out to be a victim when he didn't do that. You want to set an example? Yo, there's creepy people out there in the community, but Jimmy, yo, he's the best. Shouts to Jimmy. Even though the interview was quick and he bounced and that was it, he's the man. Don't lie on somebody's name because you don't got all the information and you can't remember shit. This is why people are literally telling everybody, yo, you remember things differently because the camera caught all that. Caught all that. Bitches be capping.
And the way it's edited, I'm like, bro, I'm paraphrasing. That's Dom's. That's him. He wanted the tall shorty with a fat ass. You know, I was trying to find one.
Yeah.
What's up? You know the craziest part is this, bro. Look at this, right?
Yeah, no. So as long as it's nothing sexual or weird, absolutely ask away.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
So, nah, you know what?
You know Dom?
I know
So
Tom.
I trust you guys.
Oh, okay.
So I trust you guys. You know Dom? Yeah, I know Dom. So I trust you guys. If you trusted us, why were you blasting online? If you trusted Dom and the faith of Dom, why would you blast me on the internet a year later? Fuck out of here.
Dom, so I trust you guys. Here are the unedited events. I say no multiple times. It's like you know when it was like, oh, I didn't give consent. I said, where the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? How many like innocent men gets fucking falsely accused? I trust you guys. You're with Dom. I trust you guys.
That's what she said.
I know Tom.
I trust you guys. 'Cause I know Dom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot. You know Dom, I trust you. I trust you. That's the language you use. I'm posting on Instagram, baby. That's the language you use, Mamacita. That's the language you used. And if Dom is there, Dom gonna be like, nah, yeah, nigga, I remember that wholeheartedly. The camera don't lie. The camera don't lie. You can't. That wasn't edited. The camera don't lie. Humans do.
You're good. Where, bro?
So.
He's mad.
Like
I'm mad
adamant
too.
on canceling me, bro.
And lying.
Canceling me,
And
bro.
lying.
Canceling somebody. Trying to out my career, my livelihood.
That's the one thing. Like I understand and I want women to like speak up and stuff, but
Yes.
Yes.
guys too. Like be honest though.
Yeah.
Because like if you lie and say shit.
Bro, the thing is, I like, yo, like, just hit me up. I DM her. I'm like, yo, let's take this. Let's. There's a misunderstanding. Ghosted my shit. Like, bro, I sent her a nice message. Like, if you really want guys to change from this, yes, I guess set an example. Like, yeah, put me on the guillotine, right? Yeah.
If he did something, no, Jimmy's, relax. If a nigga did something, yeah, put them on the guillotine. But if a nigga didn't do nothing, watch who the fuck you talking to and who you putting on that guillotine and who you trying to chop to make your set example. Because Jimmy's he at a million and big as he is, you chopping at the wrong fucking tree. And I bet people will told him, yo, I felt uncomfortable. Jimmy be like, yo, my bad, blah, 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 conversation, whatever the fuck it has to be. But you don't come out your face to say, oh, Jimmy's bad all around, this is what he did. Because she's not just calling out one group. She's just calling out Jimmy. That's unfair.
Yeah, like, look at this 1.5 million subscriber. You look at him. Yeah, you don't be like him. She thinks this will set an example across the world of anime conventions. They're like, whoa.
Bro.
I heard you yelling from across the room. I was like, oh, this video gonna be good. Whatever he talking about.
I end the conversation with that, and once again ask, nothing is posted, which he agrees to. When did you ask me?
Yeah.
It's all lies.
When did you ask me?
She made a post. She lied. She wrote a hit piece, pretty much like Kendrick Lamar and Drake hit piece on Jimmy. Put it on the internet,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and say I haven't asked out of pocket questions. I would set the tone first, right? I'll be like, hey, what's going on, right? Just like how I'm doing here.
Excuse me, Harlan. After the picture, Cass, for a quick second.
Right? And look, if they don't give this Karen energy, I'm like, yo, I might have a little out of pocket question to ask you, right? It might be this, it might be that. I allude to what the question could be, right?
Yeah, before recording.
Hey, what's your
I usually let people know, like, hey, I'm gonna ask plain questions, I'm gonna ask some out-of-pocket shit, prepare yourself. And they'll be like, okay, cool. People usually ask what the question is beforehand, but it's like, it never gets to that. So Jimmy's got a point. Like, bitch, you crazy.
What you about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you want anybody to blame for
Now don't even blame her. Just
for us not going to conventions, it's her.
I just want to move on, bro. I'm not even gonna go to anime conventions anymore.
Yeah.
So if you're scared, I'm gonna be I won't trust. I just filmed the 8X. That'll be the last anime convention video I'll do. Man, this shit like is dead ass, like it's just ruined my mental health the past couple of days. I just want to address the last couple posts that she makes about he runs a website called Down Bad Show that you can see these orgy parties where he films a bunch of wasted cosplayers in a hotel room at a normal convention, right? She goes on to say, basically, I profit off of like filming drunk cosplayers inside hotel rooms. But if you actually look through the video, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like the specific scenes where it's like spicy and enticing, it's usually between me and said girl. And the girl, it's like my homegirl.
Yeah.
If I was down to you might not say no.
Editor, cut this part out.
We'll look that way.
Oh, hey, wait a second. Nobody's buying for you. Nobody's buying into the subscription to see random drunk hotel people. Like, people are buying to see what happens between me and, like, my female castmate. Do you actually understand why people subscribe to my subscription? They're invested in the characters, in the people that I share a relationship with. Therefore, they get to see all the extra stuff on the website. It's so that I don't share all of my personal stuff out in the open. Some people are sober.
True. That does make more sense, is to be like, hey, I'm gonna share this somewhere else so people can pay for it. Create a subscription so you could pay for this because this is more intimate than YouTube allows, because YouTube no longer does these things. And if you want to sign on, fuck around, find out, boom shakalaka. That's it. I respect it.
Were consented to being filmed, but the questions were inappropriate and they were made uncomfortable. That's the point.
He didn't ask you any questions.
Like, that's the point of the content. It is uncomfortable questions, but I preface them like, hey, I'm gonna ask you some wild shit. Like, is it cool if I, you know what I mean? In my 8 years of doing this, bro, I'm not this villain that they're painting me out to be, bro. I just don't think I'm this. Prides himself on being a self-started man who grew into a 7-figure salary. How do you get 7 figures?
7 figures.
More attractive. Overcome his porn addiction. Oh man, she really dug into me. I would argue that these content creators are worse people now that they could have ever been. There's nothing to these.
What the fuck are you talking about? Worse people. I would agree those content creators are worse people now than they could have ever been. There is nothing to those creators or this genre of content creation. You are their content. You are their paycheck. In reality, everyone is content, everyone is a paycheck. But he's creating value off of the videos through commentary, through jokes, through asking questions, through the people's reactions, through the editing, through his reactions. It's also more about him than it is them. Content creation is, ooh, that's it. It's me reacting off of the bullshit that you said. This shit right here is crazy. If there's nothing worth it to creating this content, bitch, I wouldn't be getting a check for me uploading it. And it's not just me making a check off of you. It's the content itself and how valuable people want to. Do you want to see yourself talk? Do you want to see the words you said? Do you want to see how it's been edited? Do you want to see how you know what I mean? That's why I make con videos still. Because I haven't scratched the surface of the 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2021, 22, 23, the 8 years I've been going to cons. The 8 years I've been going to conventions, I haven't scratched the surface of what Jimmy does with content. And that's telling people something. So to diss him and to diss someone like even me, a creator that hasn't done what Jimmy's done, I haven't even edited those videos. It's fucked up because you're diminishing just his creativity, his utilization of other people, and a lot of people are happy to be in his videos. That's fucked up. That you're denigrating him and then you're also just calling people paychecks, like dollar signs. That's disrespectful.
These creators, or this genre of content, you are their content. You are their paycheck. All they do is find cosplayers to harass. Their followers ramble on how they're good at picking up women, but every woman I've talked to about this genre of content was uncomfortable. How else are dudes that don't know how to approach, are scared to talk to women, supposed to learn how to talk to women?
It's all uncomfortable. Picking up, talking to somebody, pick up lines, it's all uncomfortable because that's the way we've been doing it. My mom's brothers, my mom growing up, seeing how guys hit on people, me growing up, seeing how the game is done. Back in the day before the internet, the game was you outside macking to a girl, spitting game, and bagging her through that. And in that same day, she could go back to your crib, or she could, you know what I mean? Whatever happens. Spitting game is nothing. It's gonna be uncomfortable. Pick up lines, talking to somebody. It's uncomfortable because guys don't know how to do it. Guys don't know how to move in this field. Guys don't know how to talk. It just is like that. There's a certain tone to be set and a certain level to be set, and I respect it because he's gonna push the uncomfortability. You gotta be uncomfortable to push the conversation, to pick somebody up, to have a bad pickup line or a good pickup line. Regardless of how you say, oh, this is uncomfortable, nigga, this is the game. What are you talking about?
Scared, they're nervous, you know, and then you get this. How else are you supposed to talk to? How else are people supposed to find their partners if they can't even approach them and like know how to correctly start up a conversation?
Break the ice. Icebreakers. Jokes are the best icebreakers. I've learned that through my entire run around the conventions, meeting girls, talking to mad people, and especially the con chicks. Like, there's beautiful girls that I know in the cosplay community that are mad cool to me, and I think I met them by just breaking the ice and telling jokes, right? And there's a lot of people like that. The cons itself is a place to meet people. Yeah, say hi and all other shit, but crack up a couple of jokes. Be a funny man. Try to talk in that game. It's all uncomfortable. That's the name of the game. She don't get that because she's pea-brain, small person.
I think in the past 8 years, I've been like teaching people how to do the right thing. Teaching them proper etiquette. Maybe I'm not your guy. Maybe there's someone else who could do it properly. You know, I thought I really was helping dudes like get out of their comfort zone and learn how to. There's like millions of guys out there that don't know how to properly approach women and like are uncomfortable by the idea of how to start a proper conversation, how to. That was the whole purpose of my channel, is to as I'm learning how to properly
build confidence.
I'm also showing them how to do it properly, right?
Yeah.
But like, I guess not.
I feel like Jimmy's been doing it properly. Other guys are learning properly. I watched some of Jimmy's videos. I learned a lot. But I already knew how to talk to women because I grew up with women. I grew up around dudes. I already know how to have convos, tell jokes, all that stuff, have the icebreakers because you're in social settings. I've been to school. I've been in social settings. I've been around the school cafeteria, around the school fucking hallways. You're gonna bump into people every day and you're gonna strike up a combo. You're gonna say hi to somebody. You're gonna have a conversation with someone. That shit happens. That is life. That is life. And Jimmy's helped people in the cosplay community, the convention cycle, talk to people. She's like, oh, his whole channel is bad. What you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The man's whole channel is garbage? You's a fraud. Your feet smell like hot Cheetos. Girl, relax. I think you wildin'. And Jimmy over here is like, yo, for real, like, just hearing that other people are like, you know, regardless of what she's saying, I feel like she's lying when she feels like she's talked to other people. Like, other guys have tried to mac and talk to girls, but obviously Jimmy's videos are short form content, and most guys won't know how to get it, but it's how you approach the situation, approach somebody. Conversations, badass energy, and you gotta be one with just chill. Be chill, have good conversations, crack a couple of jokes. I don't think Jimmy's done nothing wrong here. I do think the girl is just tripping.
Like, I want, like, what are proper etiquettes? I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore. What is the proper etiquette to talk to? Look, but bro, I'm not even about to be like a fucking victim to this shit, bro. Like, I ain't do nothing wrong, bro. As I'm editing this video, I'm like, yo, if she's gonna make this hit piece about me, their post about me is actually very damaging to women audiences who have real cases about non-consent, right? Guys that are being creepy. I actually think that it invalidates women who actually do come out in the future, because now people are gonna see this video and be like, man, they be tripping anyways. Look at them lying, right? Explicitly saying in their post that I'm like, I said no multiple times. Clearly, that was not the case. Before I end off this video, I just want to say, don't go to their page and harass them, because when they made their cancel post, they've had a bunch of people come to my page and harass me. Let's be the bigger people here and not do the same back. When you really get a whole audience and a wave of people to attack somebody, bro, that shit was hurtful. Yeah, whatever I experienced the past 2 days, don't make them experience the same thing. I think the worst was when they had people comment under my mom's post, the one where I paid off the mortgage, and was like, yo, do you know your son goes up and creeps out women at conventions and doesn't take no for an answer, and the money that he's paying for your mortgage is actually money that he's profiting off of non-consenting women. What? I deleted all the like, you won't find the comments, bro. That shit was so bad for my mental health. If you gonna leave any comments, just leave it down below. Don't leave it on their shit. Just oh man, that was tough. that was bad. So let's be the bigger people here, and you know what I'm saying, let's calm down.
Look, I respect Jimmy on that. What I don't respect is the fact that if you're gonna throw something out like that, and you're going to make yourself out to be the victim. If you're going to throw out something like this and you're going to be the victim and say that you're being victimized when you're dead fucking wrong and bro's got the evidence to prove it, like the hardcore evidence, he has it right there, right then and there. And then you go on and on to talk about some bullshit like, oh, nobody knows how to talk to women. I'm just going to say this for the most part. Jimmy Zhang has helped a lot of dudes. And he's also took his experiences to express like, hey, even if you don't know how to talk, I am living fucking proof that you can try, you can get a girl's number, you can see where it goes. And what is it? Out of the 100 shots you take or never take, there's that one that might hit or doesn't. You gotta take a fucking shot, because Jimmy Zhang's entire channel from start to finish, bro created an amazing channel and has elevated. And for someone to try to take down his channel or cancel him, or even people go to his mom's post and comment after paying off their mortgage, go fuck yourselves. You mad? Why don't you wait before you actually start gabbing? For real. If y'all want to start yapping on some real shit, start yapping, because you pussies. Every last one of you, even the girls who wrote this, you a bitch. And the other chick, a bunch of bitches. I'm sorry to call you out your name, but if you remember things obviously differently than what the footage shows. That's speaking a lot of volumes right there. But yo, this is your boy Fat Man. Thank you for coming back to Not Holding Back series. Let me know what you think. Go to Jimmy's channel. Let him know I sent you, Fat Man, because the dude has created great content, and I hope this doesn't stop him from creating more and incredible great content, especially teaching guys how to talk to women properly, because he does do it properly, and he's living proof of the shots you don't take, you gonna be missing a lot of them. Like, he is living fucking proof of that. I've watched that nigga for years up until now. Go check him out. And wait for both sides of the story to come out before you start, and don't go attacking these people. He has a point with that. Because they've come after him and his subscribers said, go fuck yourselves. So, I'm different though, cause you know what I mean? I'm a different beast. I have no stake in the game but respect. And they ain't bringing respect to the game. So, peace.
Shit. Gambino on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill. Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous. Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.